All right, everyone, we're here at our big project. This is step one, phase one. This is going to be the coffee shop and the bakery.
Our GCs for the project. Ooh,
hey, how you doing?
My husband, there's my dad.
Hi. You have to zoom in, Dave.
This is the entry to the coffee shop.
What's gonna look weird is this.
A door will be going in the middle, and we'll patch that door up. Where are you?
So on the outside, we're going to have a drive-through and a lot of different seating areas.
So most know this building as the old ambulance building, like the Apollo, or the pediatrician building. My son was actually seen here by Dr. Ryan. So we're gonna go for a really industrial, moody vibe here. We're gonna have dark floors, we're gonna have a black ceiling, white walls, tons of greenery. The coffee corner counter will be in this area. This will be just like storage. We're gonna have a drive-through window along this wall, not here, but further down on this exterior wall will be the drive-through window. My light man.
Oh my God.
There's Hannah. Okay, sorry.
Oh, you want to She comes up.
Hello. There's some type of feces. Don't mind that.
We're your light man.
Hi, how are you?
Hey. Say hi.
I guess we'll look at
Lots of fun stuff. The Lightman. So this area over here will be our baked goods, industrial, like commercial, kitchen, storage. There they are. There's a restroom.
Do not open it. There's a dead squirrel.
Dead squirrel in there. Lots of other rooms. We're going to have moody seating, like velvet couches. What else, Lauren?
Very chill, relaxed vibes. It almost reminds me of the Central Perk, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna have games like chess, checkers.
Puzzles.
We'll have like a little like cabinet of cool.
Good, fun things that you can do with everybody.
Yep.
And free Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Yes, and did we mention the courtyard? Let's check it out.
Ready.
Walking out of the back entry, this is going to be the courtyard here to our right. We're going to have a granite.
Lots of seating. We're gonna trim up the trees.
Yes,
and
some lights in the trees. Come back here, we're going to have a little rock garden with a wraparound driveway for our drive-through. This tree is being removed here, and it's going to wrap over here to this backside. Big wraparound driveway to make this corner here to the drive-through, the coffee corner, and RX bakery. Here we're going to have an awning, so you don't have to worry about any water or moisture being sitting on you while you're ordering your amazing coffee. And here we're going to have more parking here. It's going to be attached to the park, so you can have access to the park, the coffee corner, to Sisters, to the restaurant. You let the kids play by themselves.
Or not.
Or not.
Definitely not.
Left behind.
Don't try that.
Look at that awesome sign. All right, so this was the main entrance of the hospital. Don't look at what's on those plywood boards.
I'll blur it out, don't worry.
So this is the entrance that we've been using.
I'll turn on my light.
Lots of glass.
First stop is the radiation room. So this is where they would take all their x-rays.
Trying to help you in your hip.
You ready for demo?
Okay, so this area right now that we're in will be the wellness and spa wing. So we're gonna have salon chairs, Botox rooms, waxing, lashes,
Hairstylists,
nail
cosmetologists.
techs.
Oh, geez.
Old. All right, so Lauren and Russell found something.
An X-ray machine.
Look at how cool that is.
Dude.
Let's scan a broken bone.
Made in Chino, California.
All right, so all original tile. This will be the start of our sports bar. We're gonna have a majorly big bar with really moody, romantic seating. It's gonna be really secluded. All right, so Lauren is standing at the start of our furniture and home decor wing.
Can you see?
It may not look like much, but from exterior wall to exterior wall is really big.
There was
Oh wait, let's show them like this storage closet.
major fire.
So you don't mind the soot. There's awesome brick. So from wall to wall and all the way down will be nothing but furniture, decor, lighting, all the good stuff. We're going to really expand on what we already have now.
Y'all have been asking us for years to start expanding our home decor selection. So this is for y'all.
All right, so this is where the fire, one of the 3 fires originally started. That's why there is so much soot in this wing. Lots of fire damage. So over here will be, stop right there. So over here will be the start of our baby and kids boutique. We are probably going to double in size now from where we're at with baby and kids. So more clothing options, more gift options, just so much more. Lauren, turn this way. So down that hall and the start of where that entry is will be all sorts of fashion accessories, women's clothing. We'll show where the men's section will be in a second. So this area where we're standing will be the wall to our back office for the girls, shoe stock room, break room. That's where the girls will eat lunch and use the restroom. We will have an elevator that is going to go in these 2 doors that will take us downstairs to our office. So all this space will be nothing but shoes and back stock for our employees. That is an exterior door that takes you down to the parking lot. And right now we are kind of on the 2nd story of this wing. All right, we're gonna take y'all down to the morgue. All right, so now we are walking down to the morgue. This is where our office will be, all of the shipping, receiving, our personal offices, meeting area, and I'm going to have a humongous photography studio plus our live area. Super excited about this.
This is probably my most favorite part that I'm excited for because we do not have an actual studio right now. That's better. We need a space to do photography. That
Yes.
we're not changing in front of strangers at parks.
Yes, Lauren hates doing photography right now because it's outdoors, it's hot, and it's in front of people. So she'll finally get to have her own secluded area to do photos for me.
And we really want to change our look and make it more editorial,
Yes.
more professional.
So these rooms will be a mixture of office space and photography studio. So those double doors lead to the bottom floor of this wing, and it takes you pretty much right outside the park. So lots and lots of space for offices. I've never actually even been in this room before. Oh, there's a little like wall break. This is a really big area probably for photography and stuff. A little storage space underneath the stairs. So there's the stairs we came down. There's like a little storage closet right here. And then this is the room where the elevator will be. There's a space perfect on the ceiling. They already had existing plans to add an elevator, so it'd be really easy for us to do so. A little restroom for us. Obviously, we're not keeping it the same. Another little office space. And this will be the start of the shipping and receiving.
Oh, so this will be my area. Well, kind of. So I do all of our shipping and packing and customer service. So this will be the area where we are going to do all that. So we're going to expand it immensely. Right now I'm working off like one table. And we're gonna have so many more tables in here. We're going to increase or decrease our fulfillment times drastically.
And we will actually have a team working on it rather than just Lauren. So that will be nothing but tables, clothing racks, a little bit of fire damage here. But there's some doors to go outside, like that would be the mail pickup for all outgoing packages. We're gonna try to reuse these poles and do our clothing off of them, hang our backstock clothing.
Sorry, we're trying to save as much as we can. Not only to, you know, kind of commemorate the hospital, but we're also trying to cut costs too.
Yes.
And we can totally use a lot of this stuff. Like, why buy new things when we can have perfectly good racks right here, you know?
So this area is where we will get deliveries from this bay door. That door, we will actually close off this area from concrete pillar to concrete pillar, and that will be our maintenance man, which is our dad. It'll be his area to park his lawnmowers and other lawn service items. And this little closet will be his storage closet for maintenance, like extra light bulbs, just all the backstock stuff you need to run and maintain a big building like this.
Christmas trees.
Yeah. Actually, there's a place that we're gonna have those at. I'll show you.
Oh.
All right, so this is another space downstairs in the basement, technically. We are going to try to utilize this area and remove all of the, I'm not sure what this stuff is called.
The extra stuff.
All the stuff we don't necessarily need. We're gonna try to use the roof and put as much as we can on top of the roof so we can use this space for storage, like Christmas trees, extra furniture we don't normally use all the time. Just a backstock area. So a little recap, the furniture wing. Way back there, backstock and girls' break room. Start of the kids and baby area. And then through these doors will be women's accessories, women's clothing, the bathroom.
Right this way.
Start of the sisters wing. So sisters wing starts here. The girls' front counter and order pickup area will be kind of along this back wall.
Gift
And
wrapping.
yep, the entire wing from, well, I'll talk about that in a second. So besides right there, from this wall, you're good, Russell, from that wall to that wall and all the way down will be nothing but women's clothing, accessories, what else? Shoes,
handbags, wallets.
we're gonna have swimwear, more classier, dressier dresses for events.
Also, we're branching out into doing different types of styles too. So boho, preppy, that kind of thing.
Yep. The options will be endless. Alright, so this is the entry to the men's store. There's some awesome exposed brick in here. So it's from that wall to that wall and all the way down to where Travis is standing, and he just broke something. So we're going to be offering men's jeans, shirts, graphic tees, dressier shirts. Not really Western, but just like a casual vibe.
Yeah, caps.
Jewelry,
Basically Travis's outfit.
wallets, stuff like that. All right. For a little recap, this is going to be where the cool bar is. The bar in this area is going to just be for like date night. It's not going to be a rowdy bar. Just a cool place where couples and friends and family can just come and hang out and have a really good drink and feel comfortable.
I like to think of it as a lounge.
Yeah, it's
Just
a lounge
chill
bar.
spot.
All right, so that is that. all this is getting removed. We're gonna have a really big lobby area. We're gonna have photo op areas where you can take photos with your friends, the group of people you come spend the day with.
If anybody was curious, this is where the delivery, like the nursery was.
Yep.
All the babies. Yeah, we're super excited.
There's actually like a changing table right there. See that? Very cool. I'm not gonna show you all the toilet. We recently opened this door and we found someone's bike and like a sleeping pallet. Isn't that interesting? They had to break the door. Look at the door. Someone had like a booby trap. There's some barbed wire. Classy, right? There's the old sign that you saw when you walked in. And these are the double doors. So this is the main entry, and we're going to use the main entry as the same. Lots of cool exposed brick. Some of these windows are actually still intact. Can you believe that? And a nice big hole in the roof. Look at that.
I need my light to film
Look at that. Someone worked their magic on that.
Alright, so this is going to be the main lobby, so how you will enter the building. We will have photo op areas on 3 different walls. So lots of opportunities to take some really cute selfies and some family pictures. We will have a little seating area as well, in case you're tired, want to rest your feet after going to the wellness center. And we're also going to include memorabilia of the hospital. So we have some pictures of the nurses. We have a list of all the people who originally donated to build the hospital. And we also have some death certificates and some recipes of some pretty famous people that went here.
Alright, so we're still in the main lobby, but I wanted to show y'all where the lobby for the Wellness and Spa Center will be. So in this general area, we're going to have a lobby with a hostess that mans it 24/7, even though we're not going to be open 24/7, that will take you to your desired area. So if you have an appointment with someone in the hair salon, she will walk you to your said person. We will have a little lounge area, so if you're waiting and someone's running longer than usual, you can hang out in the little lobby area. So 2 lobby areas.
It's a pretty big room. Lots of windows that are boarded up and smashed.
So our restaurant is going to start in this general area. Our restaurant is going to be very industrial, have really cool seating, a mixture of booths, tabletops. We're also going to have a really big bar along the back wall. So 2 bars. One will have TVs. You can watch sports games, fights, have a drink with your buddies. All genders are welcome. It's not just for women. Men, y'all can come too. It would be a really great area for the family. We are going to have outdoor seating, and we'll show that in a second. So someone tagged this old, it's actually wallpaper, not a mural. But yeah.
We just thought it was cool.
This is the entry to the original kitchen. The roll-up window still works and it is in perfect condition.
Do you want to go roll it?
Yes, I do.
I put it up for you because I knew you wanted to.
Oh god.
You can do it. Woohoo! Ooh.
Something, bro. Yep. The bin hoods are still there. Really cool. Obviously, the new kitchen will be much bigger than this and in better condition. So this used to be the old chapel. You can see some of the windows are still in good condition. Here's a little cubby area or like closet that the priest would use to get ready. And yeah, I wonder what's in there. I wonder if it's open.
It's another sink. Open it.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bump you.
You're good.
I'm a little scared.
Russell was the one who closed it.
Oh.
See?
Oh, wow. That's actually
It's like
heavy
a
duty.
little basin.
And if you could get that rust out, it'd be actually really cool to use. I like the cross in it. Alright, so there's that. This is the area, the back of house. We'll have our restaurant manager's office, little break room, water room for the employees. These double doors go out to the courtyard where we'll get deliveries. This was the old washroom. And it actually looks really cool. It's very clean in here, surprisingly. Look at how amazing all the brick is. We love the brick. We cannot wait to reuse the brick, get the graffiti off of it. There is like a back storage room over here that they used to we're assuming store all the medicine and the medical supplies. There's actually a shelving unit that has all the names of the stuff that was on the shelves. It's very cool in here. Lots and lots of space for storage. There's all these barcodes, like a treatment kit, cervical stabbed neck, finger protector padded, finger cushion. It's just so cool. So in the rooms right to me, we are going to have private dining rooms, so you don't need to have reservations to use them, but if they're open, you can use them. We're gonna have seating for 10, 15, 20 groups of people. 20 people groups?
20 persons in one group.
20 persons group. 20 person groups. So if you want to come, but you want to make reservations, but you want to do it more secluded from the restaurant, we will have those options open. In a second, I'll take you to the gathering room and we'll show you what that looks like. All right, so a little bit more in depth to where our office manager's space will be in the workers' break room. This is actually the old boiler room. All this stuff will get removed. Lots of unknown things in here. So this is the wing where the doctors used to actually rest and sleep. We're gonna add restrooms over here in this little cove. So this is the start of our gathering room. So the gathering room will have their own private restrooms. It will be a really large rentable room that you can host showers and parties in. We're hoping to host comedy nights and like live music. So these rooms are where the doctors used to rest and sleep. A few of these rooms were just recently opened up, so the stench is a little overwhelming, but we actually found local doctors' passports in here. There's people's tax returns. We're assuming that someone robbed some of the doctors and came in here to hide away.
Smells so bad back here.
I wish y'all could smell it through the camera. The smell is awful.
It's so bad.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Alright, so we're assuming this room was like the lab room. There's a little restroom that people used to give samples through the metal door.
I'm not going to show the toilet.
Don't. There's lots of reusable desks and cabinets that we plan to put in our warehouse. Just need a little bit of cleaning. Here's the other side. It's really cool in here. This is where the ambulance used to bring in people for emergencies. So this was a electric
automatic
door. Look how cool the tile is. It's like in really good condition. And there's these really cool basin sinks that we hope to reuse. Here's your ER. Very cool. Right. We don't know what this is, but there's lots of storage and all the cabinets are labeled. Lauren can show y'all.
It's a little too bright.
Spinal needles, syringes, insulin. And there's also some behind Lauren too. Suction tips and tubing, anesthesia circuits and masks. Very cool. Alright. So we're in the parking lot. We want to show you the flagpole. So we're actually going to have someone rework it, restring it, and we hope to also have a sister's flag flying on it. It was dedicated to someone. We think a doctor maybe.
We'll show y'all the dedication. So Dr. John Blake Sr.
Okay, so earlier we showed you our office where we would have access to mini sessions, photography. This will actually be the exterior entry to our offices, and whenever I host mini sessions, this is where you will come in at. These are the famous stairs that people use to work out, and it takes you to upstairs to one of the wings. Okay, another stairwell that leads you to one of the other wings in the hospital. So Dad actually spent a whole day weed eating, lawn mowing. He found a sidewalk. So these double doors up here lead you to the back of the house of the restaurant. And we're gonna take you to the courtyard now. Alright, so our courtyard area is very secluded. We're going to have a privacy fence, so if you're sitting outside, you don't have to worry about the nursing home or deliveries watching you eat. We are going to make it a two-level deck.
Two-tiered deck.
So it will be wheelchair... It will be wheelchair accessible.
Yep.
You're going to have a little kids playscape over here, so your kids can safely play while you eat.
Everything is going to be ADA compliant.
Alright, so we are keeping this really cool tree. We are going to have a deck around the tree so you can sit and enjoy your food outdoors. We are going to have a mesh canopy on top, and we're also going to string some lights, so it's going to be a really cool atmosphere to eat outside. And we're going to hopefully have an outdoor bar too.
Alright, so lastly, we found this in the middle of the courtyard. It is a memoriam to Mrs. Mary Kasarek. So fun fact, I actually looked up her death certificate and her whole family. Her mother was an immigrant from Slovakia. Her father was born in Schulenburg. Her husband died after World War II after he was drafted, and her only son died from kidney failure, and they're all buried in Poth at the Lutheran Cemetery.
Fun fact, they're related to the Yannicks. We look up their family tree.
Alright, so that is our first tour of the hospital.
Not our first, your first.
Yes, you're first. So you're seeing everything that we've been coming up with for these past few months. So
next, the volunteer, actually they're not volunteer anymore, scratch that. The fire department for Floresville, the Wilson County District number 5, they asked if they could come in and do some training and demolish some walls for us as part of their training, just to see what they can break through and teach their new recruits some stuff.
So I guess we'll see you after that, and we'll show you all.
Actually, they said I can record some.
So I guess you'll see us in the next vlog.
So that will be the next vlog, is the fire department.
Alright, well, we'll see you on the next one.
Is anybody hosting a bonfire? Because I have something for you.
What are those?
What are those?
myself